I ask the question of YouTube, should I start a YouTube channel? Oh, look, 300 videos tell me, yes, you should. So I started my channel about a month ago, and as expected, I don't know what I'm doing. My videos are all over the place. I'm just experimenting with sort of whatever pops into my head any given week. But I did think it would be interesting to document what it's really like in those early days of starting a YouTube channel. And I wanted to do it while everything is still fresh in my own head. So it's not going to be super polished. The videos aren't shot on the same day, so there's some discrepancy in the images that you might see. But that's okay. That's all part of what it's like to start a YouTube channel. Here's a little bit of the thought and the effort that goes into starting a YouTube channel. I find myself at a crossroads in my life. I'm 52 years old. I've been a stay-at-home mom for about the last 20 years. Before we had our daughter, I was a computer programmer for 10 years. So, what to do next? I would like to keep my brain engaged. I am definitely in a place in my life to be interested in learning something new and maybe giving something back to the world. But what do I have to say? What about my life would people be interested in? It was time for a little chat with my buddy, GPT. Hey, chat. So I am thinking of trying something different. I saw this video where this neuroscientist was talking about ways to keep your brain healthy as you're aging. And, I'm in this new chapter in my life. I've got some time on my hands. I'm looking for a new direction. So I've been a stay-at-home mom for almost 20 years now. I was a programmer for 10 years before that. I could try to train and go look for a new job, but programmers are going to be displaced by AI pretty soon. I think just the basic level, and that's really all I would be. I would be starting over from scratch at the basic level. So I don't think I'm interested in that. I did go to YouTube, and it looked like there were a ton of videos saying, hey, you should start a YouTube channel. But that's kind of silly, right? Like, what would I have to say? What would I have to talk about? Does that even make any sense? Maybe it's not about what do I have to say, but rather what am I curious about, or what do I want to experiment with? That's interesting. That's true. I watch a lot of YouTubers who are curious and exploring new ideas. Okay, so that's a really helpful perspective. I do still have a little bit of this feeling of inadequacy, maybe. Could it help me with that too? Okay, chat. So I definitely feel like I have a little bit of imposter syndrome. Who am I to be telling other people what to do? I guess I'm not telling other people what to do so much as sharing my journey with them. But is there any value in that? Will people actually watch? People don't always want to be told what to do. They want to see someone figure things out in real time. That's why journey-style content is so engaging. It makes people feel like they're not alone in their struggles and growth. Boy, I hear that. I know I like to see other people and know that they're feeling what I'm feeling and going through what I'm going through. So instead of, who am I to share this, maybe flip it to, wouldn't it be cool if I documented this in a way that helps someone else feel a little less alone? That's real value. That is good advice. I knew ChatGPT was good at information. I did not necessarily expect it to be good at advice. That really resonated with me. So I thought, okay, I can do this. Let's start a YouTube channel. First question, ideas. Well, I do know a lot about making chocolate chip cookies. Let's face it though, the chocolate's really doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. Okay, luckily there's 6,000 videos about what to do if you don't have ideas. So let me watch 6 or 7 dozen of those.
A few moments later.
Okay. Luckily, the first 10 or 20 videos you make, nobody's ever going to see. Okay, this is excellent. This gives me the opportunity to just start filming things and not be good at it and get comfortable on camera. The first time I turned that camera on and started talking into it, it was awkward and embarrassing and very uncomfortable. So, YouTube really wants us all to start YouTube channels. Could this be the peanut butter to my jelly? Standing here now is still slightly awkward and embarrassing and uncomfortable. I am basically talking to a wall at this point. That's a little weird. So, I had an idea. I would solve a problem that I had. I have a robot vacuum cleaner. It keeps getting trapped on the same thing and making this horrible grinding noise. Okay, that I could figure out how to solve. Make a tutorial about it, release that into the wild. Wouldn't matter if nobody ever watched it. I would get some good experience filming, talking, and most importantly, editing. I have zero experience editing film or really editing anything. Equipment. I had an iPhone. I had AirPods that I thought I could use as a microphone. That seemed fine, right? I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on equipment if I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I will find any interest in this beyond the first 3 videos. So great. I was good to go. So I started shooting footage and I was real proud of myself. I got that action shot of the robot vacuum climbing around my furniture. Luckily, I had some family members that recommended CapCut to me. And CapCut was like magic. Just drag and drop. It had music, it had effects, it had graphics, it had titles, everything you could possibly want. And the price was right. It was free. Okay, gotta love that. And it was kind of fun. I was surprised at how creative and interesting the process of editing a video could be. I was just having a grand old time playing around with video and video editing and design. And then it happened.
Right now, TikTok greets users across the country with that message right there.
So I am pretty frustrated right now. As of yesterday, I guess, CapCut and TikTok have been banned in the US, which I knew was coming, except I did not know CapCut was owned by ByteDance. So I don't have an editor anymore. Oh boy.